praises and glory and honor to y'all, Bashem Shai. Double honors to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to all you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth, striving for the whole full elect during all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Bashem Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Barakatam Akim. I just want to go into a quick video and just going into basically just letting the world know there's no more hocus pocus type witchcraft being put upon the Most High's people, which are the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. Everything's coming to its light, and everything's being revealed for what it is, it's like we just yesterday was Halloween, America's a very popular holiday that people like to observe and participate and party and act all form, just act a fool in all forms of buffoonery regarding that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jump out with Numbers 23 and 23. It says, "Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought?" All right. So the Most High is destined, and especially upon the elect, there's no enchantment or divination that's gonna be risen up against them, meaning that they're not gonna be left in that state of mind of darkness, of ignorance, ignoring the truth and following blind guides and things of that nature. They're gonna find the truth, and it's gonna be by way of the Holy Spirit, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai, that's gonna break through that darkness and shine that light, and they're gonna gravitate to that light and embrace it. You see what I'm saying? So surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. So there's no more hocus pocus type witchcraft upon the people anymore, man. Okay, the veil has been lifted up. Okay, so once that's done, those men that have received the truth, that are woke, are gonna be shining that light upon the darkness and exposing it and judging it thereof. Okay, let me get this other one. See here. Isaiah 54 and 17. "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Most High Yahweh, and their righteousness is of him," or of me, saith Yahweh. Okay, so witchcraft, enchantment, divination is a form of a weapon, and can be used against individual people that are seeking truth, to try to blindside them, knock them astray, to keep them all from following that right path through various ways. That's why the scriptures say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, be not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Okay, because the device is basically some form of trickery or a lie. Okay, going back to enchantment, or as it said, divination. Okay, casting spells, sending bad frequencies or bad vibrations out towards you to try to knock you off. But the Lord said that none of that's going to happen, right? It's impossible. Matthew 24 and verse 24, "For there shall rise false Christs or Messiahs and false prophets," right? Magicians and witches, warlocks, and whatever else, Torah card readers, left hand side messing with stones and things of that nature, burning incense. It says, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible they shall deceive the very elect. Okay, but it's not. They're not going to be able to, because no weapon that formed against you shall prosper. "Surely no enchantment shall be against Jacob or Israel, or any divination." Right? So let's go to Nahum. See here. Nahum 3 and 1. "Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not." Now America is that bloody city. All right, when equating this particular verse to today's time, America is that bloody city, and it's full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. And who's the prey? You Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. Okay? It says, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Because of the because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, such as Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Easter. Okay, you got all these different holidays that this entity, this nation, which is in our time, America or NATO or EU or the UN, which are compiled of nothing but Edomites and other various heathens that make up NATO or the EU. Okay, so this is that well-favored harlot. Okay, that rideth upon the beast, which is America. Okay, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, and selleth what? False philosophies, doctrines, ideologies. You know, their theories of what God is and what not. You know. So it says in verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what's happening right now in our time. You know, the certain men are woke, and they're overcoming these enchantments, these divinations, and these lies, and you know, these different false doctrines and things of that nature, and they're shining the light on the enemy. Okay, the one that's selling you the witchcrafts, the bewitching of the soul, the bewitching of you as an individual person on the path that you should be going, which is leading to righteousness. Okay. So this is who that is. In this time in Nahum, it was regarding Nineveh. Nineveh was a city that was governed by the Assyrians. Okay, but in our time, we equate it to America or Esau. All right. So all these things are coming to a full, and Salakia, you know, coming to a circle, and where this individual is being exposed, which is Esau, and it's all that it comes with it. America, is doctrines, is religions. All right. This is Jeremiah 51, and see. Jeremiah 51:6, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You know, and you know, certain nations that are the heathens, that they're pissed off at America. You know what I'm saying? They're fed up with the bullshit, the lies, the games, and you know, this, that, and the third. So, you know, speaking according to the Hebrew Israelites, the ones that are woke, they're mad too because of the bullshit that they've been fed. You know, it says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. That's right. So America is destined to be destroyed because she made a covenant with death, along with you 2/3 Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. Y'all love death. Okay. Let's go over here to Jeremiah or Isaiah 47 and verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Talking about America. It says, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Okay? Because of your wickedness. You know? Now Yahweh Shai, he's the one that lifted up that skirt and exposed you and revealed the secrets unto the prophets, the men of the Lord and the highways and the byways. Now they're declaring it openly. It says, for thou hadst trust in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it ariseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thy enchantments. That's what Esau is doing, still to this very day. Still standing up with his enchantments, going through Halloween and all these different other holidays. You know, along with his philosophies, his doctrines, his ideologies, his theories. And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. And the Most High is basically challenging you, because the Most High wants a fight, all right? Even though he knows he's going to take you out, but he still wants to give you a chance. So he's challenging Esau. He's challenging these nations. Hey, well, you know, like he said, stand now with thy enchantments and make a multitude of thy sorceries, right? Put all the wickedness you can out there. Put it out. Use the television. Use the internet. Use the satellites. All right, use your minions, your agents. Okay, use your religions, these false churches, these false religions. Use everything. That's why you got so many different things out here that lead to dead ends and lead you to falling off a cliff. Okay? It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, because Esau is that old serpent, and he's mastered his craft. Okay? It says, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. You see, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. You see, but they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. So they're gonna go to that hell, that hell that the people talk about in the churches, but by way of the ICBM missiles. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Okay? Because you're going to be engulfed in this thing, man. You're going to be consumed by way of this fire. Okay? So, I just wanted to bring that out, you know, for you brothers. Let me get this other one. I'm going to end it with this. See, house tops. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore whatsoever you have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which you have spoken in the ears in closets shall be proclaimed